Wow! Did you see what that was? That was a Ukrainian F-16 taking down a Russian Kh-101 cruise missile. This happened over in the overnight hours of November 19th. This is when Russia sent over 500 air targets into Ukraine, and someone on the ground saw this cruise missile coming by and started filming it, not realizing that right behind it was a Ukrainian F-16. And this is not the only video we're getting. We also have this video. Now, I know what you're saying. Wait a minute. What? They're using aircraft, F-16s, to take down cruise missiles? Yes. Ukraine is not using F-16s on the front lines. For starters, they don't have enough of them. And also, those things are very valuable. So there's a multi kind of range system that's put in place to take down a lot of drones and missiles. And one of those is using F-16 to take down some very high priority targets, including the Kh-101. How neat. That 28-point plan that the Trump administration put together with Russia is now in Ukraine's hand. And unlike me, whose reaction was like, this is the most effed up thing I think I've ever read, Zelensky responded very differently. And I think he did so because he doesn't want to piss off Donald Trump. If you don't know what I'm talking about, yesterday it was revealed via a report from Axios that the Russian representatives and United States representatives had been meeting in secret to work on a peace plan in which Russia pretty much gets everything they want. Something to keep in mind is that this was never supposed to be public, but somehow it was leaked. And according to the US, someone named K released it. And Zelensky, in reacting to it, said, well, thank you, Donald Trump, for your effort to, quote, return security to Europe. It was quite simple. And then in a video online, he says the American side presented points of a plan to end the war. Their vision. I outlined our key principles. We agreed that our teams will work on the points to ensure all is genuine. Adding later that we're geared up for a clear and honest work. Ukraine, the US, and our European and global partners. A few things here. A, Zelensky was pretty much just like from day one has always been whatever Trump is saying, let's actually try to work on it. And the other thing is that Europe is pissed off about this, saying other things. Like we heard from the EU representatives, the policy chief, she went on to say that this plan must include Ukraine and Europeans completely, when Zelensky was just kind of like, we appreciate Donald Trump in trying to do this. And let's see what happens here. We have our outlines. And I think they're doing this because, realistically speaking, Zelensky knows that at any moment Trump can say we're not selling any more weapons and that's going to be a problem. Or they just give Russia whatever they want and Zelensky's going to deal with the consequences. Without being said that no peace talks should ever be done without Ukraine. At a time in which we saw a U.S. representative, the U.S. Secretary of the Army, inside of Ukraine meeting with Zelensky. According to many different reports, they went over everything. What they need, the battlefront right now, imaging, what they're seeing from their intelligence, which pretty much is informing the United States on everything. Is going to go home and give all this stuff to Trump, where they will then make decisions on. This could be the most important real meeting that Zelensky has this year, because this guy could relay information to Trump, which could either give more support to Ukraine or less. So I'll be sure to keep you updated on it, though. Please do share my videos and follow me for more.